Yo, hey everybody. Sorry for the slightly late start today. I got a call from my grandma. So I was just giving her a quick ring back. We're finally gonna go visit our grandparents, which we haven't seen in ages. It's COVID and everything. So yeah, let's plan a little trip to see them this weekend. So she just gave me a ring back. So yeah, that's what's going on. Glad to have you here on Hard Drive 32 once again. And it's kind of a channel dedicated to 32-bit games by going on the journey of making one inspired by them myself. And for those that don't know, 32-bit games is anything from like PlayStation, Sega Saturn, that kind of era of games. Even N64 kind of falls into that category. Really cool era of games. Lots of neat possibilities. It's kind of seeing resurgence. I personally love the era and want to learn to make games that resemble them. So yeah, where we left off last time, we're working on a character sheet for a character from the anime Chainsaw Man, specifically the main character Denji, and we're gonna make the model sheet and then try to bring it over to Blender. I'm new to all this stuff. That's a fun, cool thing about this channel, is you're seeing somebody super new at all this stuff, kind of learn and grow every day. So if you like what you see today, if you're having fun, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and also check out the Instagram by the same name of Hard Drive 32. Let's get cracking. Boom. This is kind of where we left off yesterday. Let me make sure my audio is all correct before I continue here. Start drawing. And one thing I'm gonna try to do on these streams more is like get to it faster. Be faster at drawing and knocking things out. So that is my goal. There we go. All right, I think we're good to get cracking. I'll make sure I've got chat pulled up too. Boom. So like I said, it's the main character Denji from Chainsaw Man. That'd be fun to just start with before we jump into like characters for one of the prototype games I want to work on. Thought it'd be good to cut my teeth on a pre-existing character just to get in the back in the illustration mode, as well as like the 3D modeling mode. Because yeah, my graphic design, I did work 5 years as an art director in a video game company, but my background is primarily in graphic design. So while I was the art director of a small indie team, I would do some concept art, but I was primarily working on both UI, advertising, branding, site work, all sorts of things, and helping out in 3D from time to time. But yeah, I've got to learn to grow on this stuff. So where we last left off, we're working on the front view of him. The one on the left is from kind of a complete illustration where we experimented on creating the character before. And now we're going to try to do the 3D one. And just take it from there. Just gonna have fun. Let's go as fast. Go as fast as we can here. And I'm working off a Huawei. I always get those Huawei and Huawei, which I'm probably pronouncing those wrong, but I get those two companies confused so often because they both work in the same kind of industry, and the fact that they both have like display tablets. All right, let's make this more pronounced. That untucked shirt. If that's untucked, then we'll say that is probably going to have less tension. These hands be too small. So if you're ever wondering, your hands are as big as your face. So look at that. That's almost the same. Or at least your face as far as like up to here. Boom. You know, people's hands are smaller and bigger than that. But that's like a great way of telling if you've made your hands too small, if your character's head too small, is you can always use the hands as a way to tell. And there's occasionally reasons to break those rules. Give you guys a great example. If any of you have played Street Fighter, especially like 4 or 5, the newest Street Fighters, the characters are known for having ginormous hands. I mean, guys, like freakishly large hands. And there is a very good reason for that. And that's because they want players to recognize when a character is coming to try to punch at their characters. So they gave the characters giant appendages, so that way it's real easy to tell when you're getting someone's throwing a punch or kick your way. Yeah, let me actually show you guys a quick example. And then I'll get back to it. See, I'll type in Street Fighter 5 hands. Alright, huge hands. You know what? I'm finding less examples than I thought I would, so I think I'll just move on. Oh, there you go. This is exaggerated, but love this forum post. Has no one noticed how abnormally large Laura's feet are? Let's see here. But yeah, just check out the hands and feet here, how huge they are. And I mean, that perspective also changes it. Like, the hands are closer to the camera there. But trust me, they have very large paws in that game. Also, I'll probably end up moving where my tablet is. That way you guys can see my ugly little mug while I'm working here. It's better way to emote with the audience is you guys be able to see my face. So one thing I'm going to adjust his hair, because even though, you know, he's got wild hair, his hair is like too far away from his head. Okay. And then I originally had this tie kind of off to one side. I don't think it looks good that way. Just really quickly erase all this. Typically, you don't want to work in a destructive manner. And when I say destructive manner, it just means in art you don't erase things too much. And at least in the digital sphere, because you can always like recover it later. However, having said that, unless that only matters when it's on your final pass. Well, I wouldn't say final pass, but close to final. You have a pretty good idea what you're going for. It's not a big deal. I think on the final character I'm going to make. There we go. So at least a little more distinct. Make that tie float away from the character model. So that way it can move in the animation and that'll be just like a fun extra for his character design. Let's get this face here. I'm so disappointed in this face. Okay. I think I did a decent enough job. Somehow I blended the two layers earlier by accident, so that's exactly why I'm gonna have to go over this anyway, so just so you know. Okay, let's look at what we're looking at here. Got a head, come up. A little bit more realistic. Yeah, I always have more trouble with the more straight on stuff. Things at an angle are just a little bit easier for me. Pretty good. about where you get the ears. It's like after your jaw turns upwards, it's when you get your ears pop in. For his eyes, I gave him more. Oops, let me turn off. Okay, for his eyes, yeah, give him sad eyes. We'll keep the trend going. Mega new tablet doesn't mean I still don't make the same mistakes. I was gonna tell you guys, I'm still watching through Loki. If you guys haven't checked that out on Disney Plus, it is maybe, for me anyways, my favorite Marvel anything so far. Because it's a crime noir, and it seems centrally concerned with the drama of its characters, which is my real problem with a lot of comic book stuff. So they focus too much on the wowie factor of we included X thing from X issue of comic, which is plot, but not character growth. The things that I like are where you learn more about your Marvel heroes. That's kind of works that I like. So the kind of the more emotional Marvel films are really where I'm at. And the series does such a good job of dissecting. It's just a big character drama or character piece on Loki and what motivates him. And all the characters are kind of like a part of that puzzle in a really interesting and compelling way. And it's got an alligator Loki at one point, which is the best thing I never knew I wanted, but it's so good. Faces are interesting with this. I just haven't really done much in the way of 3D modeling, so I'm like, I might just move on here in a second too, just to the other side, because like I don't know how much of this is going to be necessary in the final 3D thing, because I do have to do stuff on the texture painting pace, and in the end this art is going to be like 32-bit games, so it's going to be really simplified. I will say, I think his hair here, this could all be simplified. Because I am basing this on like the Mega Man guy's art. And he does have very simplified shape-based character art hair. So I think we do is go here. That. So this does enough to imply just how messy his hair is. And the outside of his hair, let's get more defined shapes here. Okay. Try to really sell the fact that his hair is messy. Right. So we'll make it. Could always look towards Sora. Kingdom Hearts. There you go. It's like a simplification, a sophistication of his hair. And then it's important. He's got this like spike here. It's really not pronounced that. I mean, it's a feature of his character, but it's not super pronounced. So for the stylistic choice, I'm going to really pronounce it. Okay. And shout out to those in chat. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. Glad to have you here. If you're watching Loki, I would love to know your thoughts on Loki. I still haven't seen WandaVision or Captain America, and I really, really want to. I heard WandaVision's really strange in a lot of ways too, which is exactly what I want in my media. I like things to be weird. I will always take weird over playing it straight or safe. I want my things weird. Yeah, let's go ahead and work up this. Okay. And copy and paste. Oops. Copy this part of his face. That. So I need this hair. Do you need this little eyeball hair? Yeah, this is the final illustration. Or final pass, so I'm not going to be going crazy with any of this. I just want to knock it out. Get the basics laid down. Perfectionism is a form of procrastination. Heard that before and I really agree with it. It's better to be done than perfect. Oops. Travel a little bit of line. Ooh. Cool, okay. This is looking better. This is looking a lot better. One thing though, I wish I hadn't erased. Hope I can go back far enough. Yeah, I want to keep part of that hair. Okay, so just gonna get the chin. This. Okay. That's better. I don't want to lose the other side of his hair. He's kind of got a little bit of Gorilla's character going on, which is fun. Okay, let's erase what we don't want from here. Yeah, cool. Okay. Digging it. Yeah, this is pretty sweet. merge them there. And we'll probably end up this hair. You know what? Let's leave his cute little ear here. Get both of his ears. Sometimes I like to have both ears hidden with my characters just because it's fun look. Go. See what this looks with this erased. Yeah, that's alright, guys. I like when I'm happy with my work. This isn't great, but this is good. This is a good start for sure. So much of it just like establishing a good solid foundation before you continue. Okay. Still some eye work that could be done, but I do like it. The thing is, I want to make sure that it does look like Denji, which I don't think the original guy kind of resembled him. But I like the hair. I like the nose. I like the mouth. The body's okay. It's fine for... Just needs to be... I need to duplicate it real quick and replace part of it, but this is okay. Specifically, let's replace this arm here. Okay. Good enough. So early phases, good enough is enough. All right, so then what we're gonna do on top of all of this is I wanna do marker lines that determine the height of different proportions of his body. And before I do that, I do wanna make sure, how am I feeling about this? I think I'm going to do a slight adjustment still. I really like how the Hideki Ishikawa characters have such short torsos and long legs. I do want to continue that here. So I'm just going to do the smallest adjustment here. Okay. I do think the bottom portion of these legs are too long. They need about equal length as the top portion here. Let's go ahead and let's redo that. I'll just leave it as is. Okay, good enough. Yeah, cool. Proportion, I like that. Okay, I think it's fine. I'm new to all this. I want to make some cool things here on the stream, so we'll just leave it at this for now. Now, I'll name my layer. Make a new one. Call it marker lines. Could do many ways of doing this. You know what? Instead of doing it this way, I don't see artists do this, but I think they should do it this way. I'm gonna actually pull down some guides. This is what's going to help me determine a lot of things here. And these don't have to be perfect. It's like, if you look at a lot of character design work, even their lines for these kind of markers aren't accurate 100%, and that is just fine. This is the terrifying bit. Now I'm gonna have to draw them from the side view. This is where I'm most scared. But they'll be fine. Alright, so we've got the front, which, even though it's quite obvious, I'm gonna go ahead and say front. Then we also need back and side. And here's a nasty little secret. Save time. Oh shoot. Let's do that on that layer. You guys want a very easy way to pull off the behind is to simply take your front move it here and flip it. So it may not look like much, but now we can erase a lot of the features which wouldn't be seen from the front. And this largely works for almost all character designs. If you think about the silhouette of a person, if you're drawing someone from the front, whatever portions that would be sticking out would also be visible from the back. And so doing this, you don't lose out on anything. You simply need to redraw the elements that are now visible from behind the character. So, quick way to do a backside. Very few reasons not to do this unless like you have a character that has you want to save some time and have the backside of them have different features so that some kind of special thing might be shown. So for example, maybe you wouldn't want to mirror it because your character has a magical transformation that is most important from the backside, and so use the backside to display that concept. Gosh, that's about it, honestly. There's probably other reasons, but okay. Let's just can't remember what I'm doing. The tricky part of it. It's very rough. Just gonna go through and do this pretty rough. One, two, probably have 3 belt things here. So 1, 2. Let's draw a line across here for this. Here. What have you? Moving quick. Let's get as much done on stream as we can. And a butt. She has dress pants on. Sure, if there's any special about Denji's butt. Let's find out. Let's look up Denji's butt. And I'm not going to move my search results onto the screen until I know it's safe. Denji. Chainsaw Man. Pose. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm most excited to do the chainsaw version of this character. Oh, okay, there is one unique feature. I'm glad I looked. Okay, check this out, guys. So, it looks like the part that's untucked, typically, you know, it's a dress shirt, so it's got that kind of like split where it has a tail at the end of it. It looks like where it's untucked, it comes around and it actually continues untucked around the backside. Okay. Don't mind all the gore on my screen. That's why this stream is not for kids. Anime. Okay. This should also give you an example of how freaking cool the action is in Chainsaw Man. Let's see. Also, oops, I don't want to lose you guys. Stream stuff. Okay, cool. Dress pants. Let's see if there's any details I've been missing and what I've been working on. He's got button up underneath his tie. Okay, might be a good thing to include. I might even out his hairstyle a bit. More even shag. I mean, it does have the part, but more even shag as it goes across. And then also it looks like his little top feathers here kind of come out in every which direction. So I might include not one like I did. I guess there's like a stylized version of him. But 3, yeah. Gosh, this girl here, she's so freaking amazing. Braze. Not gonna spoil anything because you guys probably end up watching it, but she's involved in some really cool fight scenes in the manga that are fantastic. Okay, feeling better. So the buttons in the front. Untuck, add. Yeah, he's largely a pretty simple little character design. And we'll change the crown of his hair. Cool. Alright, we're on track. Back to this here. So this... Oops. There we go. So this actually... should extend here, like here. And it should come around back here. Do something like that. Okay. What have you? All right. And the side opposite of this fold is the unfolded part. So let's draw a quick guide here. It's about the point that it comes around. Might think this over. So, think how much it's twisted. Okay. Actually, I mean, honestly, you know, we'll see if I might mess with that whenever it gets to the 3D modeling phase. This doesn't feel great. I think of how if I untucked my own pants. All right, let's check the time. Good. Oh, we're doing so freaking good on time. Very happy. Really enjoying this project and having you guys here, so just want to get a lot done for you on stream. I hope you dig it. So yeah, welcome again, Hard Drive 32, channel dedicated to kind of making my own game company, starting from the very scratch, from day one, sharing it with you guys and doing this journey. And I hope you really enjoy yourself. Okay. Right. Let's see here. So you know it's gonna come here. Oops. What's the back of his shoes look like? I know they have kind of like lines here at the top. He does have like that circle too, which you won't be able to see too much of. And the same thing, let's see it here. Let's look at our own character design here. That's one thing I never included was it's like one here, one there. We're just working messy and quick. Because one thing about it is like, you know, I do all this work and just I'm so new to this, I might get to the 3D phase and be like, yo, dude, why'd you do so much work on X or Y when I shouldn't have? So it's good to be learning by doing this. What have you? I think there's really anything on the back of his shoes. Let's see here. Let's check it out. Again, for a quick photo of the back of his shoes. Wow, what's crazy is I just looked at a picture and he has very different shoes depending on depending on the illustration. So he actually has really complex shoes. Like, let me show you this, guys. So what I initially based his shoe design on, I sent a really good and accurate look at how complicated shoes actually are. His shoe design actually kind of changes chapter to chapter. Remains mostly the same, but it's actually more complicated I thought. It's just typical tennis shoes though. Okay, that's good to, yeah, like for example, there's no circle designs here. Interesting. Okay, so he wears different shoes throughout the series. That's a fun thing about doing this stuff is like, I would have never known that if I wasn't working on this. Okay. So who knows what I end up doing for this shoes design. That's good to know, though. Oh, come on, thing. There you go. Okay. So let's do this, changing his hair. I'm more okay with his hair than I thought I was. The thing is, I do think I need to change. Okay. Kind of at the center. Got 1, 2. We'll do 2. The third one would be inside of here. Or we could do it from the behind. It would go like something like that. Makes it look like he has a little flower sprouting from his head. Okay, let's see here. Move this over to here. There. Good enough. Oh shoot, I forgot to do one thing. I need to flip. Oh my god. Cool. Okay. Back to the nightmare thing. We reached it again. Okay, side view. Before I do the side view, to which I'm truly dreading, I'll take a moment here. I'm gonna look at Denji's face. Do some adjustments here. I'm gonna get a good photo on here. Reminder, I'm trying to do it in Ishikawa style, so not necessarily going to be a replication of the manga. I definitely want it to look like him if I can, of course. Okay. So there's some things I'm already seeing here I should pull into my illustration, which is good. I'll drop them in. You guys will see it here in just a second. That one. Come on. Give me another. Okay. One more for y'all. Alright, let's drop these 3 into my Photoshop document. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Oops. Things I want to change. So he always has the tired lines around his eyes. He's got smaller eyes. He has pretty fierce eyes, actually. And his eyes are... One third of him has an angle, and it looks like the left and right side is where you have these tired lines. And then he has pencil eyebrows. Alright, let's erase some stuff here and go down. Also, the thing is, like, looks like his hair totally should go lower with these lines. His hair covers up not just his hair covers up a lot more than I thought. He's got so much hair in front of him. Got kind of like a lower hairline. And his hair totally covers up most of his ears. So, okay. Let's see here. All right, so now let's do a separate layer for the eyes since there's such like a important thing here. God. Sure, get this right. So while I'm doing the Ishikawa style eyes, I do want it to resemble his character design. Okay, so it's like part of it needs to go up and it just needs to straighten out. So, very cat-like eyes. It's down. Getting there. Okay. Such an angry boy. His eyes over a bit. I think he's okay. Down a hair. Slightly bigger on these eyes. Trying to blend the two styles of Ishikawa and Chainsaw Man artist as best I can. So eyebrows. We'll see. This is probably something I'll come back to later on and on and on. This is really common. Just keep revisiting eyes until you feel good about it. His mouth does need to be a hair smaller, all the same. Even if I'm doing Ishikawa style, that's like, oops. Mouth's too big. Oops. Let's see here. Move the nose and face just down like a pinch. Okay. Get these ears down a little bit. Just a little bit. 2. It's better. Alright. And we'll copy these eyes. And reflect them. Okay. Control T, reflect the eyes again. Like that. Closer to Denji, you guys. We're getting closer. Okay, let's hide this inspo for a second here. And what time are we at? 1:56. Oh my gosh, guys. Time goes by so freaking fast. Ugh. Ooh. Already I'm like, those eyes are so messed up. Better. Something we'll adjust later. Also, oh man, good thing I don't have a little bald spot going. I'm looking up at the stream and it's just like the camera angle is just the crown of my head. If you guys ever see any bald spots, please tell. I'll shave it. I'll go Jason Statham. I don't care. All right. I think we'll call it stopping point here. And when we come back next time, we'll work on the side view, which I think will probably take the entire time. We'll see, just because it's something new. It's pretty difficult for me. And then after that, we'll follow it up with probably a polish pass, polish, color. Then after that would be the 3D modeling stuff, which is wild. But it's already... Let me see what it is today. Thursday, you guys. Holy crap, man. Okay, so it's Thursday. Tomorrow is game day, which I'm so excited. I think right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a game called Helltaker, which is a waifu dating sim for ladies that exist as some of the commanders of hell. It looks really cute and adorable despite that premise. And I'll probably find some fun 32-bit games. And maybe play some Valorant because they do have the new 3.0 patch out, and I've been wanting to try it out big time. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here at Hard Drive 32 once again. Can't wait to do more art for you guys here in the future. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Check out the Instagram channel of Hard Drive 32, where I do post updates from time to time, as well as if you're bored, you'll find me on Instagram at Alex Volkin, and that's kind of my personal account. But anyways, I love you, and I'll see you later. Bye.